So in closing, I just want to say that in addition to being able to use dice in terms of twisting and topological replacement, dice also works great with curves. So if we just create a quick shape, I'm just going to Shift A, insert a cylinder, RX90, and we'll just scale this down. With our object place here, I'm going to press Control A to apply to location, meaning that when I press Alt X to mirror, it'll use the origin is placed in the center. We'll just mirror that to the other side, press QOT, and we'll change this to be a convex hull. From here, we'll delete the original cylinder. And in order to put a loop down the middle of this, we'll just symmetrize it. And let's just grab this loop, and we'll press E. And we'll use a little mesh machine for this. I'll press Y and choose Fuse. For Fuse, you can press R in order to change which axis you're dealing with. We want to change this to bridge. And I've always pressed Z, X, C, V until I find the value that I want. For this one, it looks like we're going to be using X today. So just roll the wheel a little bit, and just like that, we were able to create this shape. And Alt X to mirror that to the other side. And I'm going to select this area, press J in order to put a edge directly down the middle. And that shows me that I need to move this out a little bit more if I plan to put a circle here. Sometimes I'll just put an edge into place just so whenever I press Control, there's definitely a dot there, because dots play off of edges. For this, I want to bevel it, so we'll just click on bevel. But instead of leaving it this way, we'll get a reverse bevel. And let's increase our width, click to apply, and just shift click on sharpen in the Q menu in order to lower the auto smooth. And from here we can Alt X, X mirror while holding shift on clicking the Y, and then we click on the X to keep the X. And from here we have now created this particular object. So just a fun little test object I enjoy making, just kind of a little mechanical joint of sorts. From here we'll press B to bevel. However, we see that we still have Q bevel on, so we want to turn that off. And after moving this shape around, we can press X to turn this into a slice, and jump over to Ngon. We could always just be alt scrolling, but I've just gotten used to changing shapes in the D menu now. And we'll Alt X, mirror it on the Z as well, meaning we can select this and also mirror it on the Z. So with this shape, if we wanted to deform it along a curve, all we have to do is just select it, Mesh Tools, Dice, and we could press S to Smart Apply, which will just apply everything, and then we can add some loops in. So that's it. That's pretty much all it takes in order to perform a dice on any series of objects. Well, objects, not empties or curves or anything like that. So we'll Shift A, add a Bezier curve, but I'll use the F9 to make it face to view, which gives us a curve that's actually facing where we are. And all we do is just reposition our curve, and then we just select both our objects. Actually, they should be joined. We should have pressed J during the dice process, but that's fine. After selecting both of them, we could just choose curve modifier, and then using the F9 panel, we could just scroll through and choose which axis we want. So basically moving this on the X will get us where we want to go, and then we could always just tab into the curve in edit mode and press Control T 90 in order to rotate this 90 degrees on a tilt. And the thing about curves too is that curves resolution impacts the ability to deform. So you see that by going into the Q menu and raising the resolution, I'm able to get a much nicer curve. In fact, it's kind of a trippy effect, just lowering the resolution. But I just want to close on the note of just talking about using dice in terms of curves as well, just so you don't think it's all about just dicing and twisting. It's really about dicing and getting the shape to fit whatever form you need. But with that, I'll wrap up this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.